An electoral bond is a financial instrument introduced in India in 2018 as a means of political funding reform. It allows individuals and corporate entities to make donations to political parties anonymously. The key aspects of electoral bonds include 1. Anonymity. Electoral bonds enable donors to contribute to political parties without disclosing their identities publicly. This anonymity is intended to safeguard donors from potential repercussions or influence. 2. Denominations. Electoral bonds are available in specific denominations, ranging from 1,000 rupees to 1 crore rupees or more. Donors can purchase these bonds from designated branches of the State Bank of India, SBI, during specified periods. 3. Validity. Electoral bonds have a limited validity period, during which they can be used for donations. They also have a fixed maturity period, after which they become invalid for contribution. 4. Regulatory oversight. The issuance and management of electoral bonds are regulated by the Reserve Bank of India, RBI, and the State Bank of India, SBI, acts as the authorized bank for issuing and redeeming these bonds on behalf of the government. However, the Supreme Court of India raised concerns about the constitutionality and transparency of the electoral bond scheme. In its ruling, the Supreme Court highlighted several issues. 1. Lack of transparency. The court expressed concerns about the lack of transparency in political funding facilitated by electoral bonds. Since the identity of the donors remains anonymous, there is limited transparency regarding the sources of political funding. 2. Potential for misuse. The court noted that electoral bonds could potentially be misused for channeling black money into political parties. The anonymity of donors raises questions about accountability and the possibility of undue influence on political parties. 3. Violation of right to information. The court observed that electoral bonds compromise the right to information of citizens by concealing the identity of donors and the amounts contributed to political parties. Based on these concerns, the Supreme Court of India declared the electoral bond scheme unconstitutional in its ruling. The court emphasized the importance of transparency and accountability in political funding and called for reforms to ensure the integrity of the electoral process.